What's going on, guys? It's Kyle. Welcome to the Big Money Mindset YouTube channel. Today's video, we'll just be going over a couple of things inside of the market. Pretty much anyone could have a 5 hour long, conversation about what's been going on in the market, the past couple of weeks. I'm just going to be going over a couple of things I've been doing, a couple of things I've been recommending, stocks that I still really like. My portfolio has been beaten down for the past 3 weeks since February 12th. So yeah, right around 3 weeks, my portfolio has been bleeding. The stocks that I really like, a lot of high growth stocks, a lot of technology stocks, definitely. So we know what's been going on. It's been a rough month for a lot of people. So we'll just be going over a couple of things you should be doing right now, stocks you should be buying, and we'll get into it. Once again, I want to say thank you to everyone that signed up for my Patreon. The link is in the description. I really appreciate all the support. We have been having diamond hands, the past month. It's been really rough on a lot of people, a lot of stress. We will get through it. It looks like we are getting very close, to this market correction. So once again, I want to say thank you to everyone that signed up for the Patreon. Once again, guys, we're in this for longevity. We're not trying to get rich in 1 or 2 weeks. We're trying to find the super hot companies for the next 2 to 5 years, make some money in the short term on options, but mainly make big money long term on the high growth stocks, that have potential to grow for years and years to come. And only if you feel this video gives you a better insight on the stock market, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll be keeping you updated daily with all the growth stocks and spec plays. There's going to be a lot of great information coming out and you don't want to miss it. Let's get into the video. So guys, don't be fooled. This portfolio has been beat to smithereens. I've been getting beat up. This is an options portfolio. I have another portfolio that has a lot more money in it, but this is just options I'm playing, and I've been holding because I'm not selling for any losses at all. And today was the biggest drop I've seen in 3 weeks. Every day it seems like I keep saying the drop is the biggest I've seen, and every day this week it just got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And something really weird happened today. I want to show you guys. I went down 21% on the options portfolio. Of course, if this was just normal stocks, it wouldn't have been as bad. It's just the options move a lot faster. We all know that. So this thing went down 21%. And, I was looking for buying opportunities. I think I bought a little bit in another portfolio. And guys, the portfolio surged 28% up. I finished the day out. Look at this, guys. It just didn't stop. I finished the day out plus 7%, guys. Do you see that? I don't know if that was the bottom, but what I've been seeing in this market is, a lot of manipulation, guys. A lot of manipulation, especially targeted towards SPAC stocks. We already know that the tech sector has been rotated because of, big money investors, scared of inflation. Their stocks that they're holding being overvalued. They went into value stocks like financials, oil, travel, and stuff like that. But I'm telling you, these stocks that I've been recommending to you guys, we are pulling out the cream of the crop in SPAC stocks, guys. 400 SPAC stocks, I'm recommending like 4 of them. And I'm telling you, 3 of my SPAC stocks that I was recommending out of the 400 listed, which I don't really like SPAC stocks because I feel like, a lot of these companies are going public when they don't need to be. So overall, I'm not liking what I'm seeing with tons and tons of SPAC stocks every day. Only a select few I really, really, really like. And that's what's putting a bad name on SPAC stocks. Like Jim Cramer really hates it because so much money is being raised. I think it's like 50 billion already this year or something like that. Just crazy numbers with SPAC stocks popping up. And the ones I've been recommending were trending today. Of course they could be trending because, these mergers are getting close. But I think it's because these are high quality SPAC stocks. And we can see right here, some of the SPAC stocks that I continue to tell people to buy on these dips was IPOE, BFT, and Butterfly. And these did wonderful. We had 10% gains today. And, one of the worst market corrections we've seen in about a year. It's been a 12 months. So if you are new to the market, this has been one of the biggest corrections in about 12 months. The Nasdaq fell right around 12 points. We'll take a quick look at the Nasdaq before we look at these companies. And guys, I have the 1-year chart up right here, and you can see the dip. I mean, we're talking over 1,000-point dip. I think it was even further than that, like 1,200 points. But right here, this dip, it's like the second largest dip from September right here, and this was a massive dip, and there's no telling if it's over yet. But guys, you're talking about one of the biggest corrections in 12 months in the Nasdaq, heavily focused in tech sell-off because of the investors worried about inflation, bond yields, and stuff like that. But guys, we went down to 12% at one point. So guys, that's an index. If your portfolio wasn't down 12% in the last week or two, you're picking really, really, really safe companies, because this is an index moving 12%. So I was down a lot more than that. I'm sure a lot of people were also down, more than a 12% index. I was down very heavy, but I think we're going to be getting our gains back. And that's all we've been preaching is diamond hands inside of my Patreon, buying in on these dips. And we've been buying heavy the past couple of days. So I just want you guys to know the Nasdaq, the past day right here, we had a 1.5% gain in the Nasdaq. And, this thing has been dropping 12 points, the past, couple of weeks. I think this is the biggest 4 or 5 day sell-off it's ever seen. So it's been rough on the Nasdaq. Once again, this is bar charts. This is going to give you the biggest stocks that are moving quickly, high volume, biggest percentage moving. And once again, IPOE SoFi, this is going to be a home run. And BFT Foley Trasimene. I mean, guys, these are getting insane volume right now. 12 million on BFT and also 18 million on IPOE, guys. These are home runs. These have been beaten down to smithereens. I don't believe they've been beaten down because they're bad companies. I believe the shorts are trying to rack up as many free shares as humanly possible, and they're buying in and they're riding it back up. So that's what I'm seeing right now, and I think these are going to be home runs the next couple of months and years to come. So guys, once again, 400 SPACs, I'm recommending like 4 right now, okay? We've really narrowed it down, inside of my Patreon, and these are companies that I've reviewed on the investor presentations 10, 20, 30 times. So once again, these are my 2 big ones that I really like, and we'll go back to the stocks that are also moving. Once again, NEO has been drastically oversold as well, and I'm still holding my options in that one. They're down a lot, but they're 2 years out, so why am I going to sell on a pullback 40%? It's just unnecessary, oversold, and a lot of people are going to be chasing NEO towards the end of the year. I still think this stock could potentially be $100 plus, $150 stock, in the next couple of months, end of the year. This is definitely possible. They're going to be really ramping up when they get their chip shortage back on track. They're still predicted to do over 10,000 vehicles per month in the next 3 months, 92 to 96,000 vehicles this year. They get the new factory next year. So NEO is still a good one to buy right now. APXT, we might be merging in April from what it's looking like. I think they're going to give us an announcement next week. Guys, these are very smart management in APXT. This company has no debt. Year-over-year growth is 30%. Revenue is growing like crazy. Customer base is blue chip all around. This is another good one. And it's up, 4.9% today. There's still a lot of stocks today that were red. Don't be fooled by seeing the green. It's just these stocks that I've been recommending were 2 of the biggest winners today. And guys, that's tough to say, in this type of market, these are quality SPAC stocks, 10% gains. And I'm telling you, I think if we just keep holding, this market is going to correct. And what you guys just saw, a 28% swing in my options portfolio. This is amazing. And guys, it's been tough, I'm telling you, but I bought the dip today. I bought the dip the last 2 days. So what you should be doing, I've been telling people, sell stocks that you don't feel comfortable with. I bought some penny stocks that, I was, messing around, a lot of hype, a lot of YouTube hype. I sold all of those because I just don't have full, belief in these companies. So I sold anything, pretty much any stock under $5, I tossed. I got rid of. I took that money and I bought APXT, I bought BFT, I bought IPOE, I bought NEO on the dip the past 4 days, guys. Also, if you had stocks that were in the green, I had stocks in the green like Square, Peloton, Roku. I sold all of those because they've just ran up so much. I sold them like last week. Those all dropped 30, 40%. I took those profits and I bought more. So, that's what you should be doing right now if you don't have cash. You should be trimming, selling stocks you don't believe in, and buying these high quality SPAC stocks. And guys, you can see these are some of my big winners today. And that's why you saw my portfolio swing 29%. These were eight and these got bought up like crazy. And we don't know exactly what's going on. All I can tell you is, nobody has control over these hedge funds. They do whatever the hell they want. You just need to make sure you're picking quality companies because they're going to buy those companies up with you. So a lot of good things are going on. And another one that I really like, I didn't even really mention, Butterfly. This is a big one, guys. I've been preaching about this company as well as I'm doing more research. I ended up doing more research when these stocks sold off. They ran up so fast, I didn't have a lot of opportunity to do research. IPOE and Butterfly ran up to 28. Guys, I got my average down on both of these to like 17 bucks, and I can't complain. 17, $18, they hit lows of 13, 50, 14 bucks. This is what it's about, buying the dip, and we bought that dip heavy. Is the market sell-off done? I don't know, but I'm telling you, I'm here with you guys. I'm working hard inside of my Patreon. I just want you guys to know this is a massive correction. ARK Invest, you can look up their ETFs. Those were down like 29%. So guys, listen to me right now. An ETF with ARK, 30%. Nasdaq index down 10%. Guys, if you're in anywhere of this ballpark, it's completely fine. People might make fun of you. It's completely fine if your portfolio is down. And I'm going to show you how rough this portfolio has gotten because I really don't care because I know what's going to happen in the next 2 to 3 months. This portfolio is going to see all-time highs. So take a look, guys. If you guys have been following my channel, this portfolio was up to 95 grand. The 1 week chart, we got hammered. We're down 23%. And then the 1 month chart was horrible, guys. We're down 38% as of right now. And at the low today, we were down 51% because, guys, we got a 28% swing up. That was crazy. 28% swing. And what does that tell you? That means we're buying the quality companies because these are running. What does that tell you with that 28% swing? It tells you we bought quality companies. Two of the biggest winners today, 10% plus, BFT and IPOE, trending on StockTwits. And they flipped the portfolio around a lot. Look at that, guys. Down 47 grand at 11 a.m. Take it off, down 35 grand, okay? And we haven't even really had a recovery yet. We just had a small Friday recovery. So we're down 38%. This portfolio could easily see $150,000, I'm telling you, in the next 2-3 months, guys. I went heavy on IPOE calls as well. I bought 2023 calls for IPOE. I bought some more NEO 2023 calls on the dip. So you guys see the pain. It's down. It looks bad right now, 38%, but I'm telling you, ARK went down 30%. The Nasdaq went down 12%. And guys, I'm in an options portfolio here. This Robinhood account is like all options. So this stuff is moving really fast up and down. So as long as you're not playing meme stocks and day trading, weekly calls where you can lose all of your money, 99% in a week, you should be fine, guys. I have 80% of my options are October or further. So I have 9 months to correct, most of my positions. So this is just one of the biggest sell-offs in 12 months. And this is what happens when you play options. But guys, we got diamond hands and we will see all-time highs soon because of the quality of companies that we selected. And that's what you get when you pick high growth. When you pick high growth, you're going to get these sell-offs. People want these stocks. I'm telling you, these have the highest volatility in the short term. But like I said, companies like Roku, Square, Peloton, guys, these started out at 30 bucks, just like the companies we're buying now, $20, $30. It just takes a year or two for them to develop into $100, $200, $300 stocks. This is how it works. Check out the investor presentations, read up, be patient, buy the dips. And guys, I've been in a dip since February 12th. I want you guys to see. It should say my high. Look, February 11th, 95 grand. Just like I told you, 96 grand. So I've been selling off, getting ripped apart for 3 weeks. Let's hope this is the bottom. I mean, if you look at the 1 week chart, it looks like the bottom. I mean, that's a strong reversal right there. Everything else, look at these little dips. These aren't big reversals. So it might be over. Guys, all of these companies like Tesla was 40%, Square 30%, Nvidia 20%, quality companies taking 20% hits. So I think we're almost there. Once again, the link is in the bio to my Patreon. I know you're seeing losses now, but we're setting ourselves up for long term. It's all about patience, guys, and picking quality companies. And as you can see, the high growth SPAC stocks, have a lot of volatility, especially when you're buying options. But I think in a month or two, we should be seeing all-time highs. I think we're very close to the bottom. We might see a Monday sell-off a little bit and then bounce back hard. But, there's tons of, negative analysts out there. Jim Cramer wants SPACs to come down. He wants tech stocks to come down. And, this is what happens, guys. So a lot of YouTubers out there, might be hiding their portfolios. I showed you guys how bad it got. I'll show you again on the 1 month chart. We went down on the 1 month chart. We went down 47 grand, 51% of the portfolio. And right now we're down 38% on a small 3-hour recovery. So just stay patient. Make sure you play in that cushion, on these options. That's what I preach. I have no March calls, rarely have barely any April calls, maybe 1 or 2 companies. Guys, I'm deep out in options. I'm waiting for the Nasdaq to correct. Tech heavy. It's all about patience, and you're seeing some big losses right now. But guys, these can bounce back twice as fast. So once again, I really appreciate you if you watched the video. I hope you learned a little bit about what's going on in the market. And only if you feel this video gave you a better insight on the stock market and what's going on, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll be keeping you updated daily on all the growth stocks and spec plays. There's going to be a lot of great information coming out, and you don't want to miss it. This is Big Money Mindset. I'm Kyle. You have a great day.